What's up, my fellow builders and creators of the Minecraft universe? This is Triagan here, coming at you with another video from the playlist Build Learn. And today, I'm going to be teaching you how to build larger houses, not mansions, just houses that are cool looking, you can stay in while you're constructing your mansion. If you haven't checked out my last video, then please go check it out. It's building small houses, and it is where I teach you to build this house right here. So let's get started. This is probably the large house most people build. I know this because I used to build this house, and I used to be like, oh, this is such a cool house in my survival world. I think that we can build something way better than this. And I want to go, let me go show you what the actual one I'll show you how to build looks like. Okay, I'm back after seeing that terrible house way off in the distance. Here is the house we are going to be building today. You know, it's a larger house. It has tons of room on the inside. A lot more room than the smaller house I built in last episode. As you see, I did not do an interior, but I will do an interior in my interior design episode. Um, so I think we can get started building this thing. I'll see you in a second. So now that you saw the building, let me show you, let me go ahead and start building it. Okay, you will need cobblestone stairs, and really any kind of door you want, whichever like looks best. Spruce wood stairs, spruce planks, spruce wood slab, glass pane, and we'll get this stone and stuff later. You don't really need it yet. So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let me make sure. Yeah, I think it's 5. Okay, so you go 5 like that. So then you go diagonal and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. And you do that on both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then you do a diagonal. Then you do 2 diagonals, and you go 1. That counts as 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you do that. Then you come to diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you come. Well, then you don't do that side yet, because you gotta connect these two, and it's easier to do this side first. So then 2 diagonals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then another diagonal, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you want to connect these two sides. So 1, 2. So bring it all the way across until you have a shape that looks like this. Actually, time out. I'm gonna change this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Break that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Break that, and let's bring that one block back. That might make it look a little bit better. So there we go. Now you kind of just want to stack layers on top of this. Let me stack 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to stack 4 layers on top of that. So 2, 3. And this is actually the house that I built in my survival world. And while it's a temporary house that I built, and while I'm working on my actual base. But my base isn't going too well right now because I haven't really done much work to it. But still, it worked good. It doesn't look big, but it fits a lot of stuff. It fit a bunch of all my storage. It fit a super smelter, and that's pretty much all you really need. It got beds and everything, and I still have that whole wing open. That's just this part. That's the only thing I filled. Because I wanted to keep the doorway clear. Because that's where the door's going right there. So, if you haven't figured it out right now, I'm just stacking 4 layers on each of these. So, not including the bottom one. If you include the bottom one, it'd be 5. So, I'm just making sure I'm clear. Because I'm going to make sure y'all get this right. So, there we go. And make sure you tune in for my next Build Learn episode, because we will just be adding on to this house right now. Like the next episode, we'll be building a pathway, and I'll show you how to do pathways. I'll show you how to make them into bridges. I might make a bridge all the way over there, just trying to make sure y'all understand it. See, that's how it looks so far. There we go. So now I think we add a roof, kind of. So right here. So I'm gonna do this. Stack these corners up just like I'm doing. Like, don't make them not look like they're diagonals. Fill it in right here. I think that will make it look a little bit better. She doesn't look good yet. Like, that does not look good at all yet. You know? So, here we go. Now I'm going to add stairs. But, okay, first of all, I'm going to come to these 3 sides. Go like that. And make sure you break the block. So, like, 1. I'm going to make sure these line up. Yeah, if you got these right, they won't really, like, line up like that. But I'm going to put a half slab there. So, like that. The house will really start coming together once we add in all the detail. Just making sure, like, y'all understand. So then I'm just gonna place this with all wood, but we will be doing stuff to the front later, like this. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna add a half slab on top instead. That makes it look a little bit better. So then we will bring this part around right here, like that, until we get to here, and we do the same thing. Okay, I'm not going to skip over any parts, and make sure y'all tune in for a special series I'm doing. Like, I don't know, I might do it, but because my little brother is, like, wanting me to try this, and it's going to be, I'm thinking of building Hogwarts from the Harry Potter thing, and it seems like a good idea, I think, so I might build it. So if I do that, then make sure you tune in, because I'm not going to go off, I don't even think they have a tutorial for Hogwarts. I'm not going to go off any tutorial. I'm just going to go off of pictures from the movies, like, of it. I'm going to make sure I get it, like, exact. So it'll be probably the best one if I build it. So we got all 3 of those little shapes in. Now we just add the stairs on. And y'all, yeah, I think y'all know how to do that, but I'm not gonna skip over this so y'all can make sure y'all see this. Don't do the half slab yet. I don't do that yet. I'll wait a second. Dang. Just can't get that on. So now I'm gonna go like that. See, it does take time, especially if you're in survival. Come out. Yeah, I did something wrong right here. Let me fix this. Alright. Yeah, that's it. Okay, now make sure you connect these properly, because if you don't, then it can mess it up. So let me make sure. I think does that look right? Oh, hold on, let me make sure. That's why I didn't look right. I'm sorry. Okay, that looks a lot better. There we go. Sorry about that. I just got a little confused. See, that's why having all three of these helps. So that helps you not to mess up like I just did. Oh crap. Come on. There we go. See, don't add in the half slabs yet until after we got the whole roofing part done. Okay, why not do that? Okay, I shouldn't have started from the top first. Sorry about that. See, you just kind of go along with the curves of the roof, like I'm doing. What the heck? There we go. So then I'm just gonna bring this all the way over, like this. We'll just we just don't want to do it like that part at a time. So there we go. See, this house is pretty quick to build in a survival world. Like, I kind of just, well, I lived in the igloo first of all, but then I kind of got tired of it, tired of living in the igloo. Because igloos are limited space, very limited space. So I decided that I would build a little house just till my base was complete, and I did. I made little underground portions and stuff. So my house, it has a little bit more room than this one will, but you can add underground portions if you want. Like you don't have to. I just added underground for bulk storage, kind of like if my storage up top overruns, then I have extra. So it looks like this house is really coming together. When we add the details, it'll really kind of make it, I don't know what to say, like, stand out. Okay, this is getting on my nerves. There we go. I really don't like how, it's hard doing the roofs. So then I guess you just add the half slabs. I'm trying to remember how I did it. Because I think I added half slabs, but I don't remember very well. There we go. Okay, so there's the kind of structure. Now we can add in the details. So first of all, add in these stairs fitting along this. And I forgot to get that out. Let me get cobblestone slab out so you can put it right there. And then you can do that. There we go. See, it'll look like that. But then you want to add this part in. Time out. This is, would that work? Yeah, that should work. See, okay, so here we go. See, that'll add a little bit of detail to this design. And let's do that on all three sides. Like so. There we go. This really adds, like, this is like one of the most detailed features of the house, I think. Well, it's not the most detailed because I like the rock formations around the house, but this really does help. Oh yeah, that's what I did. I forgot all about that. I'll have to do that again right now, soon. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Boom. See, you're just making sure it lines up perfectly. Oh yeah, I forgot to do that side. There we go. And now once you did all that, I forgot about this, that's why I put it on. You just want to delete all this. All the bottom layer, just the bottom layer, not the top or anything. Because that layer's important. See that really, I forgot about that part entirely, and that's like a really important part. There we go. Here we go. If you're looking for a smaller house to live in this, like maybe you don't want to gather all the materials and you don't need all the room that this house provides, I got another video out you can go check out in my Build Learn series, episode 1. Episode 1, which is dealing with smaller houses. So here we go. Boom. So let's see how it's turning out so far. That looks good. See, this is where the entrance is going to be. So now we add in the rock formations. First of all, whenever you build this, don't do like I did, like with this, because I've been stupid. I forgot to I didn't check the area, making sure I got big enough space. So here, sorry about that. There we go. Is I wouldn't have enough room to do all the rock formations if I didn't do this. There we go. So let me make sure all around the house is safe. I need a little bit more room with this. That'll work out. Oh yeah, I need more room over here. See, sorry, make sure you have enough room all the way around the house. And tear out all the grass. Make sure you do that, because grass is super annoying. Boom. See that? Okay, now I made myself a nice area, a nice enough area to get started at least. So first thing you want to do is get your door space in and put your door in. Like that. Kind of place it one block in, like as an indent in the house, because I like that better. It makes it a little better. So then you can kind of, well, you don't need to get rid of, don't get rid of any of this, but you need to bring out some cobblestone block, and then you need to bring out stone slab. There we go. Instead of this grass block. And then I can get rid of this oak door by replacing it with this. There we go. So that's what you need to really get around this house. You don't have to copy me exactly, but like, look, make sure you pay attention, like, to this part. It really helps the house. Okay, first thing you gotta do is kind of just place some random cobblestone all around the house and just do that. But I do it one section at a time, so I'll show you that part real quick. So once I get to there, I'm gonna stop and I'll show you how to do this. You could just do this whole house surrounded with just cobblestone if you wanted. It wouldn't look too bad. But I think that I need to get rid of that. But I think that this really helps it. Okay, so after that, go in and add some slabs around this thing. Like, right now I'm doing it if you only want cobblestone around the house, like that. See, that makes it look really good, I think. See there, that's if you only want cobblestone around this house. Like, you don't want anything else, no matter what. There we go. But now I'm gonna do the stuff if you want stuff. If you want different textures. So place a little bit of wood around. Don't place too much. You don't want to overwhelm this structure. Oh yeah, that's what I forgot to do. Let me go around here and do this. So there we go, like this. Boom, boom. And I shouldn't have did that. There we go. There we go. So now let me go, like I just said, and do different wood. So here we go. So make sure it fits into, like, don't, like, if it looks like that, tear it down. Don't do that. That looks bad. So here we go. Yeah, that doesn't look too good either. So just make sure you get all these little pieces of wood around. You'll pretty much do this with every single block as you go around. You'll just tear out, make sure it looks good. So what I really like to do is I really like to place stone in, because stone adds a totally different texture to the mix, and it makes it really stand out. So don't do that like I just did. So that's what I think. I think stone, this little pieces of stone really make a build stand out. Look, okay, like I said before in recent episodes that I've done, like, dang, like stone is the best thing to do. Like this is my, like, I'm not talking about just this stone. I'm talking about all types of stone, like andesite, cobble. Yeah, stone is my favorite group of blocks, just because it helps a build so much. Look at this. Like, okay, so, like, look at this type of stone. This will help a build too a lot. So I say, like, you just add little pieces of this everywhere. And first of all, let me add a block right there. See, all you gotta do is make sure everything looks good. If you think it looks good, then keep it there. So let me see what to do. See, I'm barely adding any of this in still though. Trying to make sure you keep the feel right. There we go. See, now we're gonna do that all the way around. I'm not gonna skip over this, but if you pause the video if you need to, like, do different stuff. You don't have to do this exactly like I'm doing. Just make sure you get the same concept that I'm going through right. So you can skip through me doing this if you really don't want to see this part. Like, you just don't want to. You just don't want to watch me doing all this. But feel free to skip through. But if for those of you that do not want to skip through, then you can keep watching. So here we go. I'm gonna go through here, and I'm doing the same thing that we did before. I'm just gonna place different cobblestone. It doesn't look good yet, but as you've seen by over there, once we get different things in, it'll start looking better. So I'm not gonna do this back wall yet. I'll do that in a second. I wanna take it a little pieces at a time. See, that part does not look good yet, but hold on, let me fix this part. Yeah, that's what I need to fix. No, I don't need to do that, but right there, I guess. So now you need the slabs. The slabs actually really start to tie this together, making the slabs. So make the slabs count. Cause look, it's taking something that did not look good at all into making it look really good. See, the slabs are what makes this build. That's what I think, at least. So here we go. See, we're almost done with all the slabs right here, with all the cobblestone slabs. And really, you don't need to do anything else once you got the cobblestone slabs in. You don't have to do anything. Like, the cobblestone slabs really make it look better. Like, you don't have to have all this detail in there. You can chill with that, and it wouldn't make the house look, it wouldn't make the house look bad. It'd make it look a little bit better. But it really does help to try to take different block textures around this house. I like that better. See, you just decide what looks good to you, and you just stick with it. Cause that's really what makes a build. See, like that. The wood does do lots of things to it, but then once you get the stone in, the stone, yeah, I already mentioned that. This stone is my favorite. It does so much to this build. Because it takes a whole new level, it takes a whole new texture. It's like not, it's just way different. I love the stone. Dang. No. If I did that. So, like that. Okay, so now I'm gonna do a little bit more, not too much. You only want a couple pieces of this stuff. You don't want too much at all. Because this stuff is it's just a little bit extra. Kind of make this wall look better. Just a little bit better. Like that. It adds a little bit of extra color to it. That's it. So now we can get to the back wall, which is right here. And you know the deal. You add your little cobblestone in. You just make sure it looks decent enough. See, that's why I leave that little section, because it feels good only having a little bit to do. Makes you feel like you've gotten done a lot faster. Like that. So then, add in the wood. Oh, dang. I'll just add in a piece of that over that. So that'll make that look better. That's a slab. I'll do that. So then, add the little stone variants. Well, I did not mean to do that, but I'm not going to complain because I got that everywhere. No, I do not like that. I like that. There we go. And then that should do it. Except I want to cover that up. So there we go. And I kind of want to change all this wood and make it like that. So that should be that. That's it. You can add stairs. If you want to add stairs in, stairs do help the build out a little bit. But I don't see it being necessary. Like maybe adding a couple stairs around the place, but you don't really need them. It's not like a big deal. I'll add in a few just so I kind of put that out there more. So there we go. That is most of this house completed. So now we get to the windows. So let me get this out. You'll need glass pane. You didn't have to use spruce wood, but I suggested it. So you get whatever type of wood you needed. You get the slab and the stairs. And I would go at, like, well, if you're in creative building this, I'd go ahead and get grass in case you break stuff, and maybe even the block. In case you break stuff around the house, just so you can fix it up. So first thing you need to do, that kind of covered up a window I was planning to do. I want to tear some of this, I want to tear this part down. And I'll build it up in a second. So first thing I do is just kind of build like that. Like that. Was that it? No, that's definitely not it. I think maybe I just did slabs. Maybe I just did that. Let me get the cobblestone back out in case. Dang, it's hurt. There we go. I'll build up around the window, maybe I'll add stuff to it. Just maybe if I do that. No, I don't like that, but still, there we go. There we go. And maybe put a slab over it, like, no, maybe put a stair over it, like there was something was supposed to be there. Maybe. No. Okay, so now I'll do the same thing on this side. I'm gonna build up around it. Kind of like, no, I don't want to do that. I kind of want to, I gotta leave some space for the trail. So I like that. So there we go. Dang. Maybe if we just left the windows plain like that. That might work out. So I just forgot totally how to do that. So then you want to come to the middle, 2 blocks down from this cobblestone, and then you want to make like just a little like that, you know, just to kind of help fill it in with some more detail. So before now, right here, I'm just gonna add in little. I'm not gonna do the detail quite yet. I want to tear down some of that, and I want to add. What did I do? There we go. Maybe a bigger window right here. No windows on the back. And maybe one window right here to make it look better. So then you want to go around your stairs and do like that. Make sure they're mismatched like that. That makes it look a little bit better. So then you want to do that. Wait, no. Then you want to do. Dang it. Let me do that. No, that. Then. Dang, this is so confusing. There we go. Okay, so then you maybe you bring them out a little bit sometimes. What's happening? I'm doing. There we go. Maybe you bring some of them out. Maybe I like this better, like that. Yeah, that's a lot better. And do that on the front too. That's what I forgot to do. That's why I was thinking something else. I'll do that. Makes it look better. If y'all watch any of my videos, you know that that's what I do. I love doing that little detail thing like that. It really helps a build. So I'll do like that. Maybe even that'll add a little detail to this build. I like that. This window, this window's a little different. You kind of want to build like that, and then maybe like 2 blocks, no, like that. Then you want to do like, see, double windows are a little bit different. So like that, and then maybe you just place a little bit of blocks out, like I'm doing. I like doing that. That's a beast. See, that window's not as detailed. You don't look at that one as much. See, from top ways, it kind of looks weird, but I like it from... It really makes the house stand out from farther away. So there we go. Just add a few half slabs. That should be enough. So let's get a look at this from far away. This is why I like it. That is why. Wait, no, time out. Yes, that's what I need. I need to tear down all those stupid slabs right there and make that. This is what I want. There we go. That adds a lot of stuff to the house. It kind of makes a color change in it, and it really adds tons of elements to this house. So I actually do think that I might be finished with this house. I'm trying to remember because it feels like I'm missing something. Hmm. I guess not. I think I'm just feeling weird because I'm missing the trail that I'm building next episode. Okay, so I think that'll be it. So if you like the video, then please leave a like. It really helps out. Please subscribe for more content, new content on my channel. Um, please leave a comment if you have any questions on anything. Maybe you have, like, if you have any questions on questions on how to build this, or any questions on how I got the idea or anything. Just you can ask me anything, and I will see you next time.